Hey guys, it's Jay and welcome back to my channel. So today's going to be a really quick video. And I don't know if you've seen the TikTok trend going around, but you put heat protectant on a piece of bread and people show if their heat protectant works. So I want to take this a little bit further and see what is the difference between high-end heat protectant and just the cheap ones you can get at your local supermarket. So let's get started. So I did 4 separate different pieces of toast in different ways, and I always did the left side as the higher end and the right side the cheaper one. Okay, so this is the side that had no heat protectant. This is the side that had the high end, and this is the side that had the low end. I mean, both are a lot better. Like, this toaster cooks pretty thorough the whole way around. This side is definitely a little bit lighter, but we'll try toast experiment number 2. Okay, so toast number 2. As you can see on that back side, it doesn't seem to have much burn on it at all. So on the left side is the high end and the right side the lower end. Not much of a difference. But the interesting thing is the back side that didn't have any heat protectant actually is doing really well. Okay, so this is the last piece of bread and I decided to switch sides of which one I did just to see how it toasted. So we've got on the left side, this is the lower end, and the right side, this is the higher end. And this is the side we didn't put heat protectant. Guys, I did not expect this. So these are both the back sides of one that I cooked a lot more thoroughly and one I cooked quite lightly. So this one here, the side with the heat protectant, so the high end and then the low end, is a lot better than this side. And these ones are put in the same toaster spot. However, this one is the back side. And this one's the high end and this one's the low end. And really, the back side's a lot better. So this one, I'm just spraying one side with the lower grade just to see what is a true comparison between no spray and spray. Okay. So this is the one without heat protectant and this is the one with. Guys, I really don't know if heat protectant is that worth it. Okay, so my final thoughts. So I ended up doing 4 pieces of toast because I had a little bit of a play around to see if it was something I was doing wrong. I tried waiting for the heat protectant to dry. I tried going with it still a little bit wet and then more wet, and the results still didn't seem to be as what I expected. So in conclusion, I do think that heat protectant still works. I don't want this to be the reason you go and chuck out every bit of heat protectant because it was just tested on toast. However, from the TikToks and different ones that I have seen where that experiment did work, one key thing I noticed is they put so much heat protectant on. Like, they would put at least 5 squirts for a little section. And for me, I wouldn't personally do that on a client for several different reasons, or myself in that matter. So the first one is it's such a waste of product. If you're putting that many squirts on that small section, you're going to need so much heat protectant to protect the whole hair then. A second one is that the heat protectant actually weighs down your hair a lot. And especially with a lot of those textured styles, something really romantic, if you're not going for a really sleek look, adding so much heat protectant is going to make the hair seem a little bit more oily and be so much more harder to style with that texture that you want. So it can definitely work with a little bit, and I would say keep using it if you like it. But for me personally, I just don't think that the heat protectants have really shown much of a difference. At least for me personally, I don't think the heat protectants made much of a difference from using the high end to the low end. The high end, I do really like the smell of it, and I do think it does make the hair look more shiny when I am going for more of a shiny look or when to control a bit of frizz before I start styling. I find I use the VO5 and that one worked really well too, the lower grade one, but really it depends on what you think. And I just wanted to show a little bit of the other side of all the TikToks going around saying how amazing heat protectant is. You've got to use it a lot to really get the benefits that they're talking about, and a lot of times that comes with a lot of sacrifice with how the hairstyle will look. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you appreciated this little experiment. It was a little bit of fun. I have pretty much no toast left. Thanks so much for watching and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!